What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. We're starting to dive into the season 2 tier 2 missions for all of the different factions in DMZ, and specifically today we're looking at a mission called Into the Deep for the Legion faction. Now, although this mission only has 2 objectives, it features something which will become far more prevalent as we progress deeper into the tiers for each one of the factions, and that is that the mission actually expects you to go to 2 different maps, in this particular case Ashika Island and Al Mazrah, to be able to complete both objectives and actually get the mission done. Now, for the Ashika portion, you have to kill 8 enemies while swimming, and basically what this means is you need to be in water where your legs are not touching the bottom. So you can't stand halfway in the ocean and shoot or something like that. You have to actually be drifting. Now, the easiest way that I found to do this is on Ashika Island, you have this entire underground tunnel system which essentially has a moat of water running right through the middle. The fastest way to get into this is either from the north of Ashika Island down this tunnel here, or from basically the west or the left of the island down this tunnel here. Now, as you swim down this tunnel, you are going to be flanked by soldiers on left and right side of you that will be walking patrols. So you can simply just bob in the water, pop out, take a shot, kill someone, reload, replay, do whatever you want, and just essentially become this submarine of death as you drift down the pipe and you get your 8 kills and you're done with this step. Now, moving us on to the second and final part of this mission is actually far more interesting, and that is that you need to kill 4 enemies while underwater on the Al Mazrah map. Now, this might originally, when you look at it, seem really weird because essentially the game expects you to be fully submerged underneath the surface of water and then essentially kill enemies that are outside of the water, and that seems super cumbersome when you think about using a gun and then trying to shoot out from underneath the water, and if the enemy's far away your bullets are not going to hit, yada yada yada. However, there is a far easier and better and more efficient way of doing this, and that's simply by using Semtex grenades, essentially throwing the Semtex onto an enemy and then diving under the water as the Semtex latches on and then explodes a second later, thereby netting you the kill. By far the easiest place to do this is Hafid Port, all the way on the left side of the map, where oftentimes at the very tip of this jetty area you have 3 to 4 to 5 enemies essentially standing around there. So you can either stand on the side, throw them with the grenade and then jump and dive in and you'll get the credit, or you can just be swimming already and throw the grenade up and essentially submerge and you'll get the credit. Either which way, it's only 4 kills, you'll be done with this in no time, and that means you're also done with the mission. As always, thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. Let me know in the comments down below how you got your 4 underwater kills. I saw some funny shit where people were using airstrikes essentially on a bridge full of enemies as they were swimming underneath them. So there's definitely creative ways in which you can do this, and actually I had a lot of fun with this because it was like a different way of playing, you know. It's just, you know, the little things. But either which way, it's just super important to me that you have a fantastic morning, afternoon, and evening wherever you are in the world. And until next video, fucking cheers.